Hello to the nation. Hello to the nation, Dr. PlayStation Nation here to talk to you guys over a little bit of a setup video, guys. For those of you who may know, I tweeted it out today. Follow me on Twitter, link below. I actually did cross a pretty big milestone, at least in my opinion, and that is 1 million views, guys. I'm really happy about this. This is a pretty big milestone, at least for me. I really am happy about it. I think it's kind of neat to step back and look at your videos and know that I think it's over 400 videos at this point have gotten 1 million views, and it's kind of neat. I really do thank you guys, and I really do appreciate you guys coming back and watching all my videos. So thank you for that. If you guys do like this video, please remember to give that like button a little tap there. And it would be greatly appreciated, guys. I really like the support that you guys have been giving me on some of my most recent videos. Some of them have been a little lackluster, and I've been, it's not that great. But I would really like to see you guys kind of support the videos more. It really makes me want to upload more. I have been missing a couple days here and there, but hopefully I stop doing that. It's kind of just, you know, life has kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and you know, I'm dead at points, so I really just can't get up and make a video. It's kind of gets difficult at points, but I will try to not do that anymore. But let's kind of get started with this setup video. So the last setup video I did was, I think, at 1K. It's either at 1K or 2.5K I did a setup video, and my setup has changed drastically since then. So let's kind of get started. So to give you guys kind of perspective on my room as a whole, this is what you see walking into my room, guys. Looks kind of cool until you turn around and notice the amazing mess that is the basement that I live in. So keep that behind you, guys. This is actually my room, and let's get started over here at the bed, guys. So first things first, this is my, you know, bed here. You'll notice it's a couch. It pulls out into a double bed. I got a red velvet blanket on there, just kind of keep it all clean and stuff so that when I eat food or whatever, it doesn't get all dirty. Got my blankets and pillows and whatnot down there, a bunch of shit underneath it, so usually I don't pull it out because it's like freaking impossible. Where all the magic happens, blah blah blah. Insert sex joke there. Moving on to my posters, guys. I got the matching This Is America poster and Monkey poster, both signed. These are the first prints of the Philip DeFranco poster for those of you who are interested as well. I got my 1999, 2000, something like that. Western Graphics Corporation, Bart Simpson poster, so that's kind of neat. I kind of like it. Moving on to here, guys, we got my freaking stack of boxes. I'll try and focus this in for you guys. I am using an SLR, so it is going to be out of focus at times. Stack of boxes is pretty much all the computer components that I have for my PC. I also have a PlayStation here, guys, and I keep, this is the first PlayStation, guys. This is from, like, D-Day, or like Drop Day, whatever you want to call it, and wow, D-Day was not a good name for that. That was a war. So moving on, this is the PlayStation 3. This is the first one that came out. It's broken, yes guys, it did yellow light, but it worked for a few years, and I keep it as a relic just to remember kind of the PlayStation Nation, where it all came from and whatnot. Moving down, guys, we got garbage, my wardrobe, business creeper. That's a creeper mask with a little hat on him, fedora. It's kind of neat. That's actually what I went out for as on Halloween. Only like 3 people knew it. That was weird. There was like probably 100 people that were like, dude, that's Boxman. Yeah, awesome, Boxman. I'm not a Boxman, I'm a creeper. And like 3 people got it. So moving on, guys, we got my animal wall. And for those of you who watched my first setup video, I will link it in the description if I remember to. You guys will remember the animals I had. And sadly, they're dead. Or at least a few of them are, guys. The bearded dragon that I had up in this tank, you guys can see me right there. The bearded dragon that I had died from old age, as well as the 2 geckos that I had down there died. Good thing to know, the snake is still kicking, guys. He's gotten actually bigger. I wish I could show him to you. But I actually have some snake skin in there I have to clean out, and then some water that I need to give him. So I'm going to clean that out and do that after this video. Moving on from there, I know I have a lot of crap down there. I'm not going to explain that, but it's just a bunch of crap. Moving on from there, guys, we're going to turn and look at my even more crap wall. This is just pretty much a pile of shit that I really do not know what it is, what to do with it, really. I just kind of leave it there and just make it get bigger and whatnot. Kind of got a table there. I don't know why I have this table. I got a printer. I got 2 laptops, one that's right here, one that's right here. I got 3 disk drives for like internal disk drives for your computer, and none of them are compatible with newer computers, so I don't know why I even keep them. I got an 80 gigabyte hard drive that's for freaking a like 30-pin connector from old style computers. Don't know why I still have it. I got a motherboard with a Pentium 4 back here, and then I got a freaking old NVIDIA graphics card. This is what I actually used when I first started recording Minecraft. If you guys go back and watch my first Minecraft Let's Play, this is what I used to record it, and I'll see if I can remember to link that in the description below. It was my first one, and you guys might be able to go check that out. Moving on, we go up here, guys, and this is a few cool things, I guess, we can kind of look at. So this is my nerdy whiteboard, guys. I am sorry, I do math here, but that's not the thing I wanted to point out. What I wanted to point out was this, and I just noticed this. I never erased this, but what I used to do, this is kind of lame, but what I used to do is I used to write down when I would get subscribers, and the list went all the way down here, and I pretty much erased all of it, but for some reason I guess I left this one up here, and this basically says that I was at 1,415 subscribers on June 1st, 2012. Now, that means that I was making videos for over a year and got 1,415 subscribers. 6 months later, 6 months, 11 days, and now I'm at over 7,700 subscribers. That's pretty amazing, guys, and I definitely do appreciate the support. Thank you guys for showing me the support, and I really hope that you guys continue on with that. So, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. I really do hope that I see a lot of support in the ratings and whatnot. So, also, guys, we got the leather jacket here. This is the jacket that I wear during most of my face cams and whatnot. The reason for that is simply, it's cold. I live in a basement in Canada, and it's cold. So that's my Mickey and Minnie poster right there. That's actually, there's a story behind that, which I'll sum it up really shortly. It's my grandma's. She passed away, and she loved Mickey and Minnie Mouse. There is a bigger story behind it, but I guess I'll save that for another commentary or something like that. Maybe a Q&A video. I don't know. So continue on from there, guys. We got my family photos that I just kind of keep there in this busted up, like, weird photo frame thing. That's actually me at the bottom right there. Chilling like a boss. Moving on from there, guys, we got my chair. This is what I sit in whenever I'm playing games or whatever. I've had it since August, I believe. Anytime before then, I was using this old busted up one that was like ripped up and whatnot. So that's the one I use. It was about $100, give or take. And I got it at Costco. So moving on from there, guys, now this next part, this is the part that I watch setup videos for, at least. So maybe this is the same thing for most of you guys. This is the central hub of my entire room. Holy shit, okay. Central hub of my entire room, just kind of backed up into a lamp and it scared me. Central hub of my entire room, this is the part that, like, I think is the main part of this setup video and I really like. So I'm going to go a little bit more in depth with all this. So let's get right started. So, as you guys can see at the top, I got a speaker there. That is part of my 5.1 surround sound system that I have. Really don't use it. As you guys can see, these hats right there, that hat, that hat, that hat, that hat, those are all covering my speakers, because that's the use I get out of them. I use them as hat hangers, really, because I don't really use my speaker system. So that's kind of that. Moving there, we got my 32-inch Electron TV, and this was actually gifted to me. It was a gift from my mom when we moved into this house. She's like, here you go, you get a TV, and stay the hell out of the living room, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But she got me a TV that's greatly appreciated. Most of the stuff, I want to tell you guys, most of the stuff was either, in my room, in my setup, was either I bought it myself, or it was an old item that was given to me. In the case of this chair, bought it myself. TV, it was gifted to me. That's like the only thing in this room. The sound, the 5.1 surround sound, that was actually, I think it's like 7 years old at this point. It's my mom's old speaker setup, and I'll continue on naming different stuff. So then we got, moving down, we got my 23-inch HP monitor, I guess. A lot of people ask me what model it is. It's an HP W227H, so you guys can go Google that. That is actually really old. I think it's 6 or 7 years old at this point. So I'm pretty surprised the display hasn't died yet. But I'm going to be getting a second monitor soon, and that will replace this one eventually when it does die. So I don't suggest getting, sorry guys for not focusing in, I don't suggest getting this monitor, but maybe a newer HP one or something like that. This was actually really good for its time, and right now it's kind of a standard monitor. 60 Hertz, all that good stuff. So, going from left to right, covering more stuff, we do have, as you guys can kind of see here, my PlayStation 3 Slim, and I'm gonna have to rub this YouTube money up in your face. I don't just use a normal PlayStation 3 stand. Instead, I use 27 cents Yeah, that's right. That's what's holding up this PlayStation, guys. I'm too cheap to buy the $20 stand. So, I just kind of use a stack of pennies and nickels and whatnot. So, moving on from there, guys, we got my flashlight in case there's like a blackout or something like that, and I'm not going to die falling down a set of stairs. Over here, we got my Xbox 360 controller. We got 2 terabyte drives. This is for my family, pretty much, all their photos and stuff that we back up on there. I really don't use them. I probably should have a backup of my drives in case one dies, and then I lose every video I've ever made. We got my PX21s, guys. These are pretty much broken at this point. Like, there's tape there. Let's see if I can focus in here. There's tape there, and then this dongle here I have to tape together simply because the audio keeps on crapping out, so it like needs to be in a certain position. That is why I got this guy here with hashtag YouTube Money. This is an Audio-Technica AT 2020 cardioid condenser mic. I actually got this along with a Blue Icicle interface, guys. It changes XLR inputs into USB, and that didn't work. So right now I'm stuck with a condenser microphone that has an XLR output, but I don't have a preamp, and I'm too cheap to go buy like a $100 preamp, so I'm waiting for my cheaper one to come in the mail, because I had to open that. I opened it up, didn't work, so now I ordered a new one. I got my Hauppauge HD PVR Colossus, guys. I bought this one myself, I think over a year ago, guys. Actually, a few months after I started this channel, that's when I bought that. Moving on from there, moving down, I guess, we got my K90 MMO gaming keyboard, guys. I really do like this keyboard. I'm going to make a full review probably soon, and I made an unboxing video for those of you who saw it. I really do like it. It's definitely growing on me. Would I rather get the K60? No. I definitely like the features that this gives over the K60, even though I'm more of an FPS guy, not an MMO guy. But I do like the blue backlights. The blue backlights is probably the biggest thing that made me get it, because it also matches my Razer Death Adder. This is a $50 mouse, this is a $150 keyboard. Both of these I bought myself with my own money. And here, guys, sorry for that little cut or whatever, I guess my camera stopped recording. We got my Pride and Joy, which is my computer. So this is probably the thing that I'd run into my house in the case of a fire to save, because I love it so much. And I'm going to tell you guys the quick specs of it. Keep in mind that all these specs are old, guys. If you guys are getting a new computer, you guys might want to go with the Z77 chipset. You guys might want to wait for the new Broadwell chipset to come out. Also, you guys might want to wait for the new 700 series graphics cards to come out, because prices are going to drop on all computer components over the next couple months, so you might want to wait. But going over the specs, we got an ASRock Extreme 3 Gen 3 Z68 chipset motherboard. We got a i5 2500K overclocked to 4.7 or 4.8 gigahertz, I'm not quite sure. We got my H80 water cooler. It's a closed loop system, that's how I keep my CPU all cool in the intense overclock. I got my graphics card being the MSI WindForce 560 Ti 448 core. It's pretty much like a 570, I guess, because it has so many, it's pretty much a 570, but just a little bit less. So I really liked it. It was a really good price back then. Now it's so cheap if you guys wanted to get the same one. I got a TX 750. It's a non-modular power supply, but 750 watts is more than enough. And as far as drives go, I want to get an SSD, but right now I have 2 500 gigabyte hard drives as well as a 250 gigabyte hard drive that I use as a boot drive. And then my case is a G-Lid. I forget what the model of the case is, but G-Lid only has one case model, and this is it. I really like the window, and that's kind of why I got it. And it kind of looks like a Corsair 500R, and that's one of the other things that I really liked about it. And it has really good airflow. So moving on from there, guys, we got my 5.1. This is the subwoofer for my 5.1. I got an external. Sorry, guys, for not focusing in as much as I should. We got my external disk drive right here. This is what I use with this computer, simply because I didn't want to put a disk drive in there because I use it so little. Like this, it's arguable whether I even need it in my room. Continuing on from there, guys, I think that's about it. Over here, we just kind of have my trunk here. This is where I keep all my illegal paraphernalia, like bestiality porn and the drugs and heroin and all. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I just keep clothes in here, like just random shit that I need, miscellaneous. And then on here, actually, I got, this was not staged at all, I swear to God, guys. I got my Need for Speed Most Wanted. I got Gamma Labs G Fuel. I got chips, Gamma Labs cup, and my PlayStation controller. So, and then I actually got my internet wire back there, if you can see the silver thing. But anyway, guys, I'm just gonna focus in my camera right now to make sure that my face is gonna be all fancy and in focus. But hopefully this works. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, remember to leave a like rating. I really do appreciate 1 million views, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys kind of did appreciate this setup video. If you guys thought it was cool, if you guys want to ask any questions that I didn't say, like, hey, what was that thing that you kind of showed at 313, but you know, you didn't really talk about it or something, I don't even know. If you guys have any questions, I will be replying to pretty much every comment below that's asking a question. As well, guys, you can follow me on Twitter. I will reply to any tweet that I get from you guys. And, yeah, so anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you for 1 million views. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.